Woody stream right? Laughing face F.
I am. I do need to do one. You know, I do need to do one. not, but not today. It'd be on the edge of TOS. I think if I would be self harm. I think is what it would come under if I did it today. I reckon. Good evening. Hello. Why is that not working? The bloody trigger's knackered. Oh my lord, we're on the edge of a hype train.
Hot face.
Hot face, indeed. No, yes, you're the hot face, indeed, Quirky. Oh my lord! Welcome in. Oh god, just started. I will catch up with you all in a minute and say hello properly to you all. In this is really quite unpleasant heat. However, mistakes were made. We're here, and therefore I have to lie in this bed. Do I not? What's a treasure train? Genuine question. Sorry, I'm just having a look at my notifications, and it's telling me that not a hype train is incoming, a treasure train. Is that new? What's a treasure train? Oh, right. Oh, unlock a limited time 35% off gift subs at level 5 during this train. Oh, okay, so if we hit level 5, then all gift subs would then subsequently be 35% off. Is that what it's saying? Oh, how very exciting. I've no idea what that is, and nobody's obliged to spend a penny here, you understand? But if you did, apparently something called the treasure train is going to happen. I don't know what it is. Apparently some sort of discounts. And lots of fun emotes by the look of it as well. But there you go. There you go. There's a treasure train happening. It's too hot. It's too hot for that kind of level of high energy. It really is. Oh my god. Right, let me just do the thank yous for the subs before anything else. Yeah, but as I say, if anybody wants to instigate a treasure train, then I think it needs to happen in the next 2.5 minutes. Right. Not that much happens, I don't think. Right, so let me see. Darth Aquila coming in with 61 months, 5 years and change. Thank you so much, mate. Friend, moderator, most esteemed member of the lounge, indeed, coming in with that resub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, mate. I do appreciate you for that. I really do. And coming in also at the meaning of life, 42 months, ladies and gentlemen, Quirky coming in. Handing over their what's that, a prime sub, which you only have one of those, so I appreciate the fact that you use it here. I really do. Thank you so much. So there you go. That started us off. Couple of subs added to the kitty, whatever, you know. How is everybody, by the way? I'm quite warm. I'm quite warm, really. But it's all good. It's lovely to see you all. I might give me another half an hour of this, and I'll be like, oh, what am I doing? Yes, added to yes. I mean, yes, we feed the cats, and we added to the sub kitty as well. You know. But yes, if you want to keep Lord Archibald into the manner in which he is accustomed, and obviously throw subs and bits at him, he'll be ever so grateful, I'm sure. Right, where am I? I need to do who was here and everything, don't we? Where am I? Seriously, it's going to be one of those days, okay, where I'm low energy. You know what I'm like? I'm chill. I like to think I'm reasonably chill at the best of times, you know what I mean? But when it's like this hot as well, and this streaming room is warm, it gets the sun all afternoon, right? It gets the sun all afternoon, so it cooks this room. And I've just turned on the PC is essentially a space heater, isn't it? You know, so essentially I've got a PC pumping out warm air, I reckon. So it's all good. It's all good. But I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for a topless stream or a string vest stream from me. You know what I mean? I don't think the world's ready for that. So, you get me as is, slightly perspiring. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the subs, though. I do appreciate that. I really do. Who got the medals then? Who was here early? So Talia Marfan coming in with a gold. Congratulations! You're getting the hang of this, Talia Marfan. You've come in. That's gold medal number 6 for you. That's quite impressive because you've kind of got the hang of it very quickly. So congratulations, gold medal for you. Abs, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. Installing Expedition 33 and trying to survive in this heat. Yeah, it is warm. It is warm, my friend. Welcome in. Congratulations on your silver. And bronze went to Vodka. Vodka Mutini. There he is. Comes in, chills out in the background. Boom. Gets a medal of some description. And then he goes and chills out. I hope you're all right, mate. I hope you're all right. I won't drag you out of lurk. Other than to say, thank you for being here. I do hope your bit of Manchester's all right. I do hope your bit of Manchester's all right, friend. And I do hope you're having a good start to your week. And of course, how is everybody doing? How is everybody's week going? It's Tuesday, my least favourite day. My least favourite day. I've mentioned it before. You're kind of too far away now from the weekend just gone. Mondays usually have a bit of adrenaline behind them, because he's usually on Monday you've got stuff going on. You kind of like you got stuff that you can kind of like jump on at work. You know, you're feeling a bit refreshed mentally, potentially. You know, all that kind of stuff. But then that momentum slides come Tuesday, and you're way too far away from the next weekend. You know, to kind of keep it going. When you get to Wednesday, then you hit the hump day, and it's like, oh, I've turned in the corner and all that. Tuesdays can be, not always, but Tuesdays can be the day that is most susceptible to being a bit of a grind, I have found. To be fair, mine wasn't too bad today. I say that mine wasn't too bad. I popped into the office, which is I go in occasionally just to show that I exist, basically. So caught up with a couple of people. That was nice, and what have you. And I've been very good. I went to the game. I did my cross training. So I'm getting back into the gym. So I'm feeling very not pleased with myself, because that sounds smug. I think I'm happy that I have rediscovered the momentum and discipline that I need to get back into the gym, because I've said it before. You're looking at me now, you're thinking, what, you go to the gym? It's like, yeah, I actually used to be really quite fit. Not running triathlons or anything, but I used to have a reasonable bit of a cardio health. So I'm glad I'm getting back to it, basically. Right. Oh god, yeah. So there we are. So we've done, I've done a few things, done work obviously as well, and all that. So it's all good. Ah dear. Congratulations though to our podium places, medals for all three of you. Pick of the sandwiches from behind the bar here in the lounge over there, as you can see. I do hope you're well. And thank you for being here so alacritous, so early. It means a lot to a streamer. It really does, especially this one. Darth Killers, I live and breathe. No medal for you today, my wee hen. But you came in fourth, so that's no bad. That's no bad. How you doing there? You're right. What you been up to? You're right. What you been? What's happening in Scottish land? Darth, what's happening? You're currently waiting outside a chippy for a kebab and cannoli. Living your best life. I love that. I could go for a kebab now that you've just mentioned it. Lovely to see you, friend. I do hope all is well in Darthland, Gangster, yes, you've got to be fast to claim a medal, mate. Seriously, it is a thing here. Okay, it has bona fide become a thing. Not least because there's an award. The Wizzy. We have our end. Well, some of you who are newer here won't have seen it. So you can see the recording or you can see the Whizzes from 2024 on YouTube. I think the recording is there. However, we have been doing a yearly awards ceremony for a few years now, actually. And the 2025 Whizzes, which will happen at the end of this year, early in January, depending on timings. There's obviously loads of prizes to be won, like loads of awards. Does remind me, there's a few things I need to do around there. There's a few things I need to get the ball rolling on around the prep for that. But one of the recurring awards is the Pick of the Sandwiches award, which is the person who's basically top of the medals table. Yeah, they get a Wizzy. So it's one of those where it's something that it's within your gift to win. Yeah, you don't have to be nominated. You don't need for the judge and jury to kind of cast their eye your way. Lord Archibald doesn't have the final say so, for example. It is full on. Just basically, if you're at the top of that medals table, you will walk away with the Wizzy, basically. So yes, and I think there's some people who are who really want that award. Let's put, it's all good. I'll just jump to Darth here. Heading homeward with food. Got snafu to type for me. Dictated, not read. Good. General Chaos, greetings, my friend. Greetings. It's to know that your presence is there in the shadows is strangely reassuring, actually. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. But I do hope everybody else is. Do let us know how your week is panning out already. I know it's early days. There's time for more things to happen in the week. But do let us know how it's going on as I catch up with chat. But yes, kind-hearted gangster. If you want a medal, you've. It's the vagaries of your notification settings, and Twitch itself will sometimes add its own lag. But basically, if you see a notification go on my stream, invariably, and God bless them for it, I appreciate them for it, there will be at least one or two people already spamming the medals button, but don't, I'm sure you'll get one at some point. Where am I? It really is a lion's dead. I love the fact then we had a grammatical discussion about that as well. That's the kind of educational stream we are, ladies and gentlemen. We talk, good grammar is appreciated here. But it is a bit of it's a bit of a bun fight, actually. I think it's less of a lion's den and more about the fact that it's a real scrum. It's a proper, you know what I mean? It's like as soon as the keys rattle in the lounge door to unlock it, people are bustuffering through. Oh my god, and then you know what I mean? It's that it's a bit of a free for all in that regard. Right, where am I? But thank you, Dar. Thank you again for the sub. The Uji stream does need to happen, but I'm going to wait until it's maybe just not ridiculously bad, in terms of heat. Lord Boggable, all the way from America land. Oh, say, can you see where the dawn's early light and all that? We need another tune for Lord Boggable. Lord Boggable, give me another. Have a think about it and think if there's another American tune you'd like us to hum at you when you do appear, and we'll see what we can do. How are you doing? And Hanny. I've got right. Let me get the pronunciation right of this. Check there. Let's get this right. I want to make sure I get this right. Pronunciation in English. I need the phonetic. I want the phonetics. I don't want the. Right, here we go. Phonetic version, please. Czechia. There we go. Czechia. How are things in Czechia? I'm trying to get reasonably good. Appreciate the effort. We are. Let's say we are an international outward facing lounge. We have people from all walks of life, all nationalities, and the least I could do if people are spending some time with me is at least have a go. At least have a go at the pronunciations of various words and stuff. So Czechia. I do. It's really hot. It's really hot. So it's really hot, and you're trying to bake a blueberry pie. You know what I'm going to say, Hanny, don't you? Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, that sounds good. I mean, it's Hanny. And to be honest, though, that sounds gorgeous. Actually, I'd you know what I mean? A blueberry pie, a bit of ice cream with it, maybe, or something like that would be extremely pleasant. I just hope you're wearing light clothing while you're doing all that cooking, Hanny. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Because but my guess is that your oven is going to be on, depending on if it's electric or gas mark or whatever, is probably on what, 180 degrees Celsius. You know what I mean? Thrumming. You know, it's like a hot radiator. Oh, Hanny, I'm not sure if you're in the Discord. Apologies if I missed that. And you're not obliged to come into the Discord, by the way. But as you know, we love our food and drink here in the chat. If you get to a point when you want to show off, and there's nothing wrong with this, by the way. If you want to show off your creation at the end, we do have a food and drink channel. You know, by all means, post your creations. You will get a lot of appreciation from fellow lounge members, not least myself. We do love a bit of food and drink talk here. We've done a lot of food and drink review streams. I need to do another one of those again soon. Actually, I've kind of I kind of go off on tangents, and here we are with Madhouse listings again. You know, but we'll do more of the food stuff soon. You know. But where are we? Oh my lord, the duck is the true King Duck is here. Bonjour, it is I, the duck who does not cluck. Are you a cluckless duck? Are you a duck? You're a duck that doesn't give a cluck? Okay, you're a duck with no more clucks to give. I mean, how many more ways can I stretch this joke? But yes, okay. Welcome in. How's your bit of? I wouldn't say it's America land, is it? You're also America land, aren't you, Ducky? I think. Can we call you Ducky, or do you prefer King Duck? But yes, King Duck, you are. You're as ever more than welcome in. Lovely to see you. I do hope you're having a good week. Quirky, once again, thank you so much for your resub. Appreciate you. You're not long back from a 4-day trip to Bornholm. Is it Bornholm or Bornholm Island? In not Switzerland, Denmark, doing ham radio. Oh yes, of course. I know you're a big fan of their old ham radio. Your exclamation mark radio is still a command, by the way, Quirky. How was it? I'm assuming it was fun because I know you love that hobby. I hope you had a good time. You know. But yeah, lovely to see you. Welcome in once again thank you once again for the resub. Yeah, we need someone else to get a sub. No, so the hype train thing's disappeared. Maybe it'll come around again. Maybe we'll get a bunch of subs and then we'll have a go again. Where am I? It's how I move my treasure. Got a lot of gold I got to move. Oh, the treasure train. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's kind of very 1800s America, isn't it? You know, we're gonna go. We're gonna rob the gold train. You know, I mean, you know, that'd be quite cool. You know, as long as you don't kill anybody, you just take. You just take the gold off them. You know, lovable rogue type of robbery. You know what I mean? You had a great time, says Quirky. As a kind of an international European group. Great weather, great place. Lovely. I'm really glad you had a nice time, mate. Because I know you've been doing that for some time now. That hobby, haven't you? What, 2-3 years at least? I'm guessing because I remember the early chats we had about it when you first mentioned that it was something that you were taking up and what have you. You started getting your certificates and all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad. I'm glad it's still bringing you joy, my friend. You know. Have I missed anything? Let me just see. You did hammocky things today, Lord Bogomol. Sounds very pleasant. I see you. What's this? You put a short up on. I see you were busy and put a short up on YouTube. Yes. I think was it you who posted that one, Lord Bogomol? There will be a cross post because there was a cross posting of one of the clips. I think it was a Lord Bogomol one, actually. So you will be getting a double bounty when I catch up. A double bounty. You'll be getting 500 pocket money for the clip and an additional 1,500 pocket money for the cross-posting. And you're in the running for Clip of the Month. Yeah, so Lord Bogomol, and you're in the running for Clip of the Month. If you also wish to be showered in virtual riches and prizes, please think about clipping the stream. There is an exclamation mark clip command which will do it very quickly, you know, just the last 30 seconds immediately. You can do it by other means. There's loads of other methods that you can do it in Twitch. Whatever your preference is, ladies and gentlemen, every clip is hugely appreciated. It is all going into kind of like the content bank. So some of it's already getting cross-posted, as I've just mentioned. It will also be informing the build out of a new raid videos, like an intro to who the heck we are. It might, I'm thinking about tweaking the trailer and all that. So it's, you know what I mean. So there's lots of like multiple uses for it and what have you. So I hugely appreciate all the clips. I really do. And Lord Bogomol, I do appreciate you for it was the Karate Room one, wasn't it? Yes. For those who weren't here on Sunday stream, we. It was a nice house. Structurally, it was a very nice house in a decent location. It's always the way sometimes with these is the decor was I mean, it was kind of let's say it was kind of like there were bits that we liked about the decoration. Some of it was more a bit of an acquired taste, but that's fair dues. Art is subjective. It was just the karate room where we raised eyebrows a little bit. I mean, this person, it was like the son of the family, who I'm assuming had moved out by now, but he was obviously really, really good at karate, like Olympic level, which is great. It's admirable and it's wonderful, and I deeply respect the discipline that went into getting that good at something. It was just the presentation of his success in the karate room was a choice. If you want to know what I was on about, do please check out the VOD. Or indeed, if you want a sneak peek, check the clip. It's on YouTube Shorts. Give it a bump. Talking of YouTube is active. Exclamation mark YouTube I need to do. Give it a like and subscribe. Have it on in another tab. It is the shop window to what we do here in the lounge in Twitch. So any visibility you guys are able to give, I appreciate you for it. I really do. So thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Right, who else is here? I'm slowly catching up. Talia Marfan, you are indeed fast. You are lightning fast. How are you today, my friend? Are you okay? I hope you're all right. Kind-hearted gangster, you're having a baked potato to cool me down. I mean, let us know how that goes. Let me know how that goes as you eat your basically your it's concentrated starch at 160 degrees, I guess. Let us know. But Abs, likewise, always a pleasure to see you. Tuesday is especially bad when you have to deal with spaghetti cables. Ooh dear. What's the are you setting up a new PC area, TV kind of stuff? Whereabouts is your spaghetti cable situ? King Duck. I hear you. I feel your pain. I've lived that life. I still do. I don't want to look under this desk. Seriously. Well, hang on. Like you see these Instagram pictures and all that of these like gaming rigs, super amazing. They look great, well lit, and there's nary a cable to be seen. And I'm like, has that thing even ever been switched on? Well, no, actually they usually are because they've got the RGB going, so there's power to this thing. But I'm just thinking, what have they done with the cables? Have they airbrushed them out? Have they been digitally removed to make this look aesthetically amazing? Because I got to tell you, I don't think I've had in my entire home PC life. I don't think I've ever had a setup where behind the PC and under the desk hasn't been a rat's nest. Seriously, I don't know. Maybe there's YouTube vids that tell me how I should be doing it, but life's too short, I reckon. Oh god. Where am I? Gangster. It is a grind. I used to call them Treacle Tuesdays because it's like swimming through treacle. It can be. Yes, absolutely. There's something about Tuesdays. They can go out. I mean, like I say, today mine's not been too bad today. I feel like I've got a few good things done at work. I've been a good boy, and lunchtime was gym. And all that, so I'm really kind of vibing with the new gym that I chose, because the other one was just not working for me. So really, I feel like I really feel like the routine's kicking in, which is good. There's that kind of switch over when it starts happening. So it's really nice. So yeah, feeling good about But yeah, Tuesdays are a bit of they're a strange beast. They're a strange beast. You would like a full English breakfast sandwich, please? Ooh, going for the full classic. Wasn't this is a bit of a UK reference, so apologies for my non UK friends here. But this is about a Marks and Spencer's thing. I haven't really looked it up, but I saw it in passing. Apparently, Marks and Spencer's have released a cake sandwich. Something like, is it like something like it's meant to be it's like a sandwich but Victoria sponge or something, and then people were kicking off about it because, well, apparently people kick off about anything for content, don't they? But at the same time, some people were having problems with this or something. I don't know. I didn't buy into. I didn't have the energy or the inclination to look into it further, other than the fact that there was this kind of. I'm going to look it up now. Just I've mentioned it and I'm dragging myself in. Hang on, Marks and Spencer cake sandwich. Oh, it's the strawberry sandwich. That's it. Limited edition Choco sandwich cake. Is this the one? No, it's not that. No, it's not that. That's something else. Let's go to this one. Oh, yeah. I think it's a bit of a... Here we are. Here we are. Let me show you. Yeah, it's this thing. It's this thing, yeah. This. So it's this strawberries and cream sandwich, basically. It's inspired by a viral Japanese treat. So basically, I mean, there's all sorts. Yes, it's strawberries and cream, and it's a bit. Anyway, that's what it is. I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to spend more time on it. But yeah, apparently for some people that was worthy of. I mean, to be fair, their marketing team knocked it out the park because it ended up being like an article in lots of places. I mean, strawberries and cream on a bit of bread. There's worse ideas, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know how I got onto that. I didn't get onto that. I think it's because all the talk. Oh yeah, because you wanted the full English breakfast sandwich, so you could have your English breakfast sandwich, Talia Marfan, and then you could have the strawberries and cream one for dessert. You know, that'd be quite nice. This is the second time today that someone has mentioned chip shop kebabs. Are they as good as kebab shop kebabs? We'll need Darth to when she gets back, when it's safe for Darth to type, she can give the opinion on that one. Unless other people have got a general opinion, because I don't tend to. I think it's the longest time since I've actually had a kebab, so I'm not in a position to comment accurately. But if anybody else wants to about what the best place to get a kebab, I'd like to know. Oh dear, but yes, looking forward to hearing about your the result of your pie, honey. Sounds lovely. No clue in song, but willing to open it up to the lounge for your suggestions. I see what Darth did. She went for this. Lord Bugamo. Where is it? She went for this. She went on. What about this one? Absolute classic. Yep. It's the soundtrack, one of the soundtracks from Rocky IV. And across the nation. It's a bit of a bop, actually. It is a bit of a bop. But yeah, there's a suggestion. There's a suggestion for you. Oh my god. Where am I? Let's see. Hannah, you're also making sourdough. Oh, nice. And it looks like it will not make it. It won't rise. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. It won't. Yeah, it's not getting airy. It's not getting airy enough. Oh god, it's ages since I've made a sourdough. Isn't that the one where you kind of you keep a piece? You like when you make the sourdough for the first time, you keep a piece as a starter dough, so that you put it in a glass container. So next time you need to make more dough, you start with the starter dough or something, like a piece of the starter dough. If I remember rightly, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's so long since I've done. Have I done sourdough in the past? I might have, but it would have been years back. Yeah, I'm sorry to it. It's not rising. I'm not sure why it won't be rising. It might be. Maybe it could be the heat, honey. It could be the heat. I don't know. But yeah, I do hope you manage to revive it. You know, because sourdough is very nice. The first thing we do, says Lord Bogmel, after setting up new electronics, is to get cords wrapped up and organised. We have Velcro cord keepers for each cord. Yeah, you see, I've seen the theory. And you know, you put little tags on everything and all that kind of stuff. I've seen it. I've seen it. My brain just doesn't seem to compute, and it just all ends up being an absolute mess because it's just more about needs musts. It's like this cable needs a hole, and then everything's about the pursuit of the right hole. Right, to, you know, and cables be damned. You know, it's just like fit, damn you. Yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to that. You know, how many years in IT, and I'm still terrible. Anyway, yeah, Tesco's have a birthday cake sandwich. I think I heard about that one. Do they still do it? A full English breakfast sandwich, but the bread must be fried bread. Oh my lord, you're going full on there, Quickie. I like it. If my local Tesco's Express has the birthday cake sandwich, I'm going to buy it. I'm just about to buy dinner. Nice. Let us know how that goes, Taliabar fan. Hope it goes. You like the USA one? That might be maybe that's the one. I'll get the lyrics up next time, and we'll hum that one. It takes time to go through all the chords in the house to do this. Yeah, that's it. And it's it's weird. I am patient in quite a lot of ways. And then in some other ways, I have kind of Achilles heels or weak spots or blind spots, where I'm actually ridiculously impatient. And I think cable management is one of them. There's just something at the back of my head, sort of like, just get it in the hole. Just plug it in. Look, it's fine. You know. I'll be back in 15, 20 minutes. No worries, Taliabar fan. Safe journey. And we'll see you in a little while, okay? I shall hydrate. For it is one of those days in the lounge where it is rather warm. Shall we do a house listing then? We set up the new device. We chord by chord unplug and manage it and plug it back in. You see, Lord Bogmal, I hugely respect that. I do. I respect the effort. I respect the organisation, and I wish I had the mindset that would allow me to do that. But the die is cast. It is what it is down there. Unless I have to do a kind of a full move, like actually I need to kind of extract the PC out of its little hidey hole down here. You know, actually I need to get it out of its cubby, as it were, and I have to unplug everything. That would be an opportunity potentially to kind of do it properly, as it were. But for now, everything that needs to have power has got power. So just all right then, we're good. Seriously, there's at least 2 USB hubs down there lurking. I think I've got. It's just there's all sorts going on in there. I don't think what's going on. Right, shall we do a house listed? Yeah. I'm ready to be astounded by another home. Pixie, how is your bit of America, my Canadian friend? Which bit of Canada were you from originally, Pixie, if you don't mind me asking? Because you're now in Northeast America. So I'm trying to remember, you know, how everybody is. Toronto, you're Toronto. But that's right, because I was going to say, because I2 Sheds, he's Toronto adjacent. He's sort of in the area. So you two could catch up for coffee and like badmouth me if you wanted to. You know what I mean? If you just do it, just let me know. Just so I can like make content out of it. But other than that, you know, that's marvellous. Lovely to see you. How's things in your bit of America? How's the America land treating you? Yeah, keep me in the loop. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah. You could send a selfie. You two together. So like, we just spent the last 30 minutes just saying what a complete you are. Is that all right? I was like, that's great. I'll post a TikTok about that. It's very hot and perfect for swimming as soon as work is over. Yeah, it's hot. It seems to be hot everywhere. Or certainly the data set, which is my lounge, seems to be everybody's got a bit of heat going on at the moment. You know. I'm across the US border, and I would join them. Yes, I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure Sheds would put you up for a bit. You know, I don't know if he's got a spare room or anything. I'm just talking on his behalf. Oh yeah. Sheds is lovely. I've met him several times. You know what I mean? He's lovely. I love the man. I'm sure he won't mind like people rocking up at his house. You know. He has 2 sheds, plenty of room for people to stay. Exactly. I mean, there's 2 sheds. I mean, there's 2 bedrooms right there. You know what I mean? You know, it's perfect, isn't it? It's perfect. Oh dear. But yeah. Of course, it's -5 hours where you are. So what is it? 1:40. Oh yes. So it's the afternoon. So you're on the afternoon stretch of your Tuesday. Well, I hope that some of the nonsense I'm doing will help you, Pixie, get through my least favourite day. I find Tuesday the grindiest of days more often than not. So I do hope that the nonsense we're about to do helps you out a little bit. With all the chaos in America, I have been exploring areas of Canada to possibly return, though I am considering West Coast instead of back to Toronto. Yeah, I mean, all I could do is kind of nod at that. Really, you know, it's a bit of a dumpster fire. You know, with all due respect to my American friends, I don't think I'm talking out of turn and saying it's a bit of a thing over there at the moment, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's a shame that you kind of have to, if you see what I mean, you know. But it's I understand as well. Or Pixie, hear me out. Or you move to Europe. Yeah, come to Europe. Doesn't have to be the UK. No, because could be La France, could be La Belge, it could be España, could be Spain, Italia. I don't know which European country speaks to you the most, Pixie. Maybe a European adventure is the way to go. You need to become a digital nomad in Europe. You know, I was just like, maybe we can find you. Maybe we can find you your favorite country and go down that rabbit hole. You know. CJ, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? How is Doug the Pug? Lovely to see you, friend. What's occurring in CJ land today? It's very hot, mate. So my brain's like popping and fizzing like you won't believe. How are you doing? I'd be thrilled to move to many places in Europe, but I don't have a passport or citizenship to call on. I did love living in the UK. Well, there you go. Oh, so you've spent time in the UK. I didn't realise. How long? How long did you spend in the UK when you were here? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, but we need to find you. We need to find you a foot in the door somehow, Pixie. We need to find you a foot in the door. Scandinavia is too cold, though it appeals for other reasons. Yes, well, there's a reason that all the Scandinavian countries are consistently and regularly in the top 10 places to live every single year. It's like Finland's number 1, Norway's number 2, Sweden's like number 4 or something, Denmark's number 6. You know what I mean? It's like, right. There's something about Iceland's up there. It's like, okay, there's something about Scandinavia, you know? You know. What's that? You know, a well-developed social safety net and liberal policies around how you live your life. Who'd have thought that'd lead to happiness? Here we are. I've lived in UK, Italy, and Denmark. Oh, fantastic, Pixie! I'm learning things about my lounge members today, specifically yourself here. I always love that. I always like picking up just like lots of bits and pieces about our community members. You know, that's cool. That's really cool, mate. I don't know. Where am I? Oh my god, where am I? Not even turning the PC on yet today to try and keep the room from being a sauna. Don't blame you. It is a. I mean, it's beginning to. I mean, obviously, you know, it's beginning to cool. I mean, like I said, this room. I was just saying before, CJ. This room here, mine gets cooked, and then the PC's on and what have you. So I am a little bit warm, but it is. I think it's peaked. I don't think it's going to get hotter now. You know, but still, I hear what you're saying. I worked in market research for London Underground. That's amazing. I love that, Pixie. I lived in London for 12 years, and obviously I obviously lived and breathed, almost literally, as it were, the London commute on the tubes and stuff. Yeah, so I've got a soft spot for the London Underground to this day. That's awesome that you did that. Also lived in South Africa. I loved it, but it isn't a great place currently either. Yeah, there's problems. I mean, everywhere has its problems. It's just finding the place where, on balance, it's it's better than others. Jessica, welcome in. Too hot for cooking today, so I'm having the leftovers from lunch. Sensible. What am I having? Oh, I've got some salmon to cook. But that doesn't take too long to cook. That's like 20 minutes in the oven. That. So basically, I shall do some soy sauce and honey glazed salmon. Oh, some Szechuan powder as well. So I shall do some little la-di-da brushing of something onto a bit of salmon and have it with noodles. So yeah, that's where my mind is currently heading towards for food, because it is a bit of heating up, but it's like it's not like I'm roasting a chicken for like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? It's like the oven will be on for 20 minutes and then it's off again. Oh my god. I've had 2 bowls of strawberries today. Ooh, very nice, CJ. Still 30 degrees outside here. Oh my lord, gangster. Yeah, you're down south, aren't you, gangster? You're not up north. You're down south, so you do get a couple of extra degrees heat, if I remember rightly, in the UK. Finish them before they go out of date. Fair. Yeah. I'd be interested in giving New Zealand a try. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Pixie? I know New Zealand definitely is. I remember there's something about they've got a bit of a kind of a skills gap, in terms of like, because it's not a very population-wise, it's not a very big country, and so if you've got the right skills, I'm sure they do a visa, like a work visa that gets you in with a view towards a path towards citizenship and stuff like that. And if you fall into the right category, they're quite keen to speak to people. That'd be an amazing place to live, I'm sure. Australia's more appealing, but I've no interest in the wildlife. Yeah. Well, the meme. Everything in Australia is designed to kill you. You know what I mean? I think literally every living thing in Australia is deadly in some form. Oh god. You've got chocolate cheesecake for dessert. Nice, Jessica. Lovely. I do hope you're well, mate. Do hope you're well. Sausage and mash tonight. Nice midweek food. Love it. 38, Lord Pokeball. Oh, God. You did say it's going to cool down tomorrow, though, didn't you? I hope that's the case. You're in Oxfordshire. Danish Chef. Oh, okay. Oxfordshire. Very nice. Oxfordshire. Very nice part of the world. Yeah, Ireland's a good shout, actually, CJ. Yeah. Australia and New Zealand are a high cost of living. There is that to consider, absolutely, yeah. But yeah, Ireland, yeah, exactly. Ireland's good. I'm half Irish. I'm on a quest to try and, because like I said, my dad passed away a couple of years ago, but we never got him because he came over when he was very young, and we didn't, his birth certificate was nowhere to be found. We were never able to kind of get his Irish passport, even though he's obviously from Ireland. His siblings were. So we're on the quest at some point to try and find a way to try and actually sort that out, because I'd quite like my Irish passport, to be honest, for a lot of reasons, practical and sentimental, to be honest. But yeah, it's a bit of a grind when you don't have it. when you don't have some of these documents, it becomes a bit trickier, Talking of spiders, one of our resident ones is as big as a golf ball. That I do not like, Jessica. I do not need to hear that. Though they have, what is it in Australia and other places? They have clock spiders, don't they? And they're massive. They're like proper alien face hugger size. They're absolutely terrifying. Oh my god. Every Australian I've ever spoken to says, I'm going to do an Australian accent now. Strap in. I've never actually seen a deadly snake or spider. Then there's a pause. Then a story about when they saw a deadly. Yeah, then when they saw one, or they know a mate who got bit by one or something. They had to be medevaced somewhere, Oh dear. But huntsman spiders, that one as well. Oh god, have you seen them? I'm not going to bring up the pictures on chat because it will trigger a lot of people. But there is some absolutely terrifying stuff out there. Right. Bar Steward's agenda before. We move on to the house listing. I'm taking forever to get to the house listings. I'm sorry. We will do one in a minute. I swear to God. I want you to do a couple of Bar Stewards agenda things. So, right. So, general stuff coming up. So, where is it? There is a thing I need to... there it is. There it is. What is the date? So, I'm going to post this onto social soon. But a week on Wednesday, if I can get organised, I'm going to be co-streaming the Future Game Show. So you know, like we have actually like we used to do Indie Gems. Yeah, you remember that? Remember that when I used to do? I used to be an indie gamer. Yeah, you remember that? You know what I mean? You might just check the old VODs. Well, basically, I just sent a note. They sent out. I think they sent out a general Better Social saying, "Do you want to co-stream to various streamers?" Quite a lot of streamers, and I just said, "Oh, that sounds interesting." So basically, I am now an official co-streamer for the upcoming Future Game Show at Gamescom. So that's going to be quite cool. So what I will be doing, I will be on the 20th of August. It will be, the time is what's relevant to you guys here. So 2 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. BST, 8 p.m. European time. I will be on co-streaming the Future Games Showcase. There is one that follows right after that, which is another one. I don't, if we've got the time, we might do it. But then on the 24th of August, they also have another one which I might do. But the main one is 20th of August. So a week on Wednesday, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. BST. I'll be co-streaming the Gamescom Future Games thing, which will be quite cool. So we can have some live reactions about what we see. There you go. It's me actually dabbling with games related content. So there we go. So that's coming. Those of you who are who've put your hand up, by the way, to be a guest presenter for the Whizzes, thinking of that as well. I'll be reaching out to you guys soon with your category. That you're going to kindly present for us. So keep an eye out on that, people. And I was doing a little bit of an audit. Now, remember Halloween 2024? Some of you, I've sent out some of the coasters. Basically, one of the things you could watch out for the spider. The spider. Yeah. Right. So here's the deal. Right. Here's gaming content. I know, CJ. Here's the so anybody who basically, if there was a certain level of donation reward last year of Hallowstream where you could get a custom Lord Archibald design, you could get it on a poster, you could get it on a mug, and you could also get it on a coaster. You could also get the digital version for your mobile phone. And me being me, it's taken me a little while to finish the job in sending them out, right? So whoever is owed one, you're getting one soon. Yeah, I've done most of them, but there's a couple left. What I've noticed is that I think I overbought. As in, I think I bought a couple like extra just in case. So basically what it means is what I'm probably going to do for Hallowstream 2025 is I'm just going to do a mini auction for I don't know how many of these I've got spare yet. I'll let you know once I know exactly. But you can't quite see the design, but it's a Dracula Lord Archibald. Can you see? I want to drink your blood. But what we'll do for charity, we'll kick off Halloween 2025 by auctioning off these. We'll do some sort of like raffle type thing. You know, we'll do something. Basically, it means that if you donate, you can get a chance of getting one of the spare one of these. There is more to be announced about this year's Hallowstream 2025 for the Blue Cross UK. The animal charity that we support here throughout the month of October. The custom. There is another special. I want full disclosure. There is another special that we're currently looking at doing. So keep an eye out for that. More details to come. I will post into the executive restrooms in Discord first, once there is sneak peek content about what's coming, and I hope that you will be excited for it when you see it. So that's coming as well. That's coming. Right. It is time. Oh, it is time for the Madhouse listing, and I need to take you somewhere. Let us go on a journey, an adventure, if you will. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? So I've got loads, again, just the stuff going on here. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. This one is a bit of a descent. This is the descent into madness one, okay? This one's a bit of a descent into madness one. So I'm going to be interested to see what you think about this one, all right? Let me just bring it up. Let me bring it up. Is there? Swap that around. Swap that. Sorry, there's always just a little bit of... It's like I said before, PowerPoint does not like the fact that I have 3 monitors. It gets very upset about that concept. It's like, what are you doing? I'd like this to go here. We go through the hellhole. This one. Now, this one. Okay. Full disclosure. Hands up, right? This one's a little bit pricey. Okay. This one. You're going to need a bit of money for this one that's coming up, all right? So get ready. Quick recap. And a shout out, first of all. Come, CJ, as my wonderful moderator or du jour, would you be so kind to do a shout out for Snafu Al, General Chaos himself, most esteemed member of the lounge? He has been my purveyor, my dealer, if you will, for additional content for this segment for quite a while. So when we initially started it, I personally kind of started running low on material, and I thought I'd have to retire the segment. And then Snafu, unprompted, off his own back, provided additional info, like additional material, and he's been doing it since. He's been curating this ever since, and God bless him. If you want to see some of the older house listings, and this is a double shout out for Snafu, is that on occasion he is doing bonus streams where he's going back to the really old initial material, like, because we're up to like segment 10, 11, something like that. He's doing like the initial slideshows 1 and 2 and 3, like the really old stuff that's like, I mean, it's long gone from my VODs. So he's reviving some of the old stuff, which is fantastic. So do if you want to see that, check him out for that. But yes, we're hugely grateful for Snafu. The very least he deserves is a follow from you guys if you don't already follow him, because he's a great place to hang out as well. 100%. So yes, he's the real MVP of the lounge when it comes to this segment. So thank you again, Snafu. You're surviving up dinner. Food's that good. I know what you mean, CJ. Don't worry. Oh, God. Oh, yes, you're having your sausage and mash, aren't you? Very nice. Define pricey. Oh, my God, Jessica, here we go. So, this is a real house listing. It might or might not still be for sale. It depends on whether people have made an offer for this or whether, whatever's going on. But these are real places, real houses, offered for real money. And therefore, if you want to live in that place, you've got the means and the money, you could have it. You could move in. Yeah? So, here's today's. This is the middle of nowhere theme hotel house in Utah, Hiram, Utah, for $34.5 million. Well, Pogobol, thank you for the clip. Add into your pile of treasure. Love it. If you see anything you like, guys, remember, do please clip the stream. You will get a clip bounty in terms of our virtual currency, and you will be in the running for a prize at the end of the month for clip of the month. And who knows, you might even win the Wizzy at the end of the year for the very best clip of the year. So do please consider having your clip finger ready. I promised myself I wouldn't go over 30 mil, but you never know. Well, maybe you could haggle them down a bit, gangster. So, okay, yes. There's I had the briefest of glimpses of this one. It like all Mad House listings, it has a base level of mad, and it just keeps on going. Okay, so let's just see what we think. So $34.5 million. Okay. So remember, you're in Utah. You are in Utah. So first of all, you apparently, if you buy this property, you also get yourself an industrial cesspool, as well as the house. I do love a log home, do you? Apparently, you get 2 of them. You get a massive barn, which doesn't seem like it's been finished, by the way. And I'm assuming the one on the left is the big old house that you get. Yeah, so there's a big old barn. So there's an unfinished barn, and then there is what looks like a finished. I guess is it a hotel? Is it genuinely a hotel? I guess we'll find out when we look in. You know how this is done, and you get yourself this really quite unappealing. What is this stagnant pool of water? I don't know what's going on with the water. It's not. I mean, Pixie, you're my resident swimmer. So I've got an itch on my foot. Pixie, you're my resident swimmer. Would you swim in this? I assume that is supposed to be a swimming area, but it's not complete yet. Yeah, it's not hugely appealing, is it? Looks like a bad pond liner. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look great, does it? Oh, God, sorry, I've just got a terrible itch. Right. So, I mean, you do get quite a bit of privacy. I mean, relatively speaking, depends how many people, end up living here. So I'm just checking my admin. Right. Okay. Looks like climate change has come for the pool. God knows what this is, whether it's a pool, whether it's just industrial spillage, I don't know. Right, let's move it. Hello, Platt. Yeah, so this is like... So the thing is, I assume, and I don't know without seeing the actual listing itself, I assume that you get the place as is. You see what I'm saying? So even though it's like you're kind of buying it mid-development, and either they've run out of money or interest or whatever, and they're selling it as a going concern. Okay, if you want this place, it's up to you to pay for finishing off this place. You see what I mean? So that, I mean, there's Lord Bogwell. There's 2 bits. Yes, you get in this, and then you get in the one. There's one that's done, and then there's this one that's half complete. And I'm assuming that it's up to you to finish it. Get the A machine; it'll be finished in a few days. True. Yeah. So she says, I'm afraid not 12 million. I'm afraid, Bart. This is 34.5 million. Oh my lord! Let me just show you the inside of this one. So this is the unfinished one, and it's just a big old... What they're meant to be... I mean, I'm confused about this place, because I don't know what it's meant to be. Is this meant to be the swimming pool? I don't know. Is this actually meant to be a covered swimming pool? Because this looks like a swimming pool or a water park kind of thing. See how it's all built? Look, they've even got a playful dolphin. They've bought the dolphin before anything else. It is now listed for 12 mil. My God. So it's come down by 20 odd million dollars. Wow. Okay. Right. We're into the realms of affordability, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to find 34 million. You've got to find 12 million. Right. It's like a chicken farm they tried to convert. The dolphin does seem like a premature finishing touch. That was my thought as well, gangster. I was like, they're a little bit ahead of themselves really here, aren't they? But I'm assuming it's meant to be some sort of, I don't know. But this is the unfinished one, yeah. So there's it's just a barn. It's just a barn. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, other than that it exists, right? Yeah, it looks like it's a confused message, Jessica. I assume it is meant to be a swimming pool, but I'm not sure. Next. Right. So this is the actual house, hotel, call it what you will. And it is in the middle of nowhere, as Snafu has described it. Welcome. I mean, yeah, the wood coloration's all right, isn't it? The dolphin is Yeah, they got ahead of themselves, Bart. They went, oh, this dolphin's nice. And then, even though they had literally just a hole in the ground at the time, I'm surprised there's no chandelier in the barn. Well, I can see some sort of fancy light fitting in the hallway of this one, so I guess this is where they spent the chandelier money. Let's go in. Right, so here we go. I mean, it's pleasant enough. You know what I mean? It's actually it's quite nice, I guess. What happens if there was a flash flood? I guess this would be Noah's Ark then, rather than anything else. Boom. Right. I mean, we've got to remember this. They're trying to sell this place as. If they're selling it as a hotel, Oh no, it's not a hotel. No, they are actually selling it as a house. But is it meant to be a hotel as well? Is it meant to be like a mad Airbnb? Is it meant to be a resort? I don't know. Or is this literally meant to be a house for somebody who's got way too much room, or of no idea of sense of scale? I mean, it's mad. What's going on? 152 acres. That's crazy. I can't even conceive how much space that is. It would have made more sense to make that barn an actual barn, so you could make it sort of a dude ranch vacation spot. Yeah, I assume it is meant. I assume they had ideas of turning this into some of a. It just seemed Hotel Alaska being sold as a house, so it is being sold as a residential property that just happens to be on a scale that only makes sense as a hotel. Snafu, welcome in. It is crazy, this one. Listing has it as a family retreat. How big's your family? It is listed as a single family home, maybe quite a big. I mean, good God. A 70,000 square foot home. I'm not sure if Mormons have got the money for this. Okay, so this is the tiny fireplace compared to the room. Yeah. So here's the deal. If you had a family of, I'm going to say conservatively, 25 people, this might be the house for you. This might be the house for you. Family reunion house. The idea of that many people in my house appalls me, got to tell you. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Remember, this is being sold as a family residence. Yeah, I think we've got to bear that in mind, okay? If this was like, if this was like a hotel, I'd be saying, oh, well, this is the conference room. This is where you have like your synergy meetings and blah, 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 But no. This is where they're meant to have their dinner, I mean, I could do this with my in-laws, my husband's siblings, and our spouse and kids. I mean, it'd be a special event, though. It's not like you'd have everybody there every day, though, would you? Pokemon. It's a proper Family Feud house. Oh my God, it's just mad. It's just the scale with additional seating for dinner spectators. I assume that. I mean, if you can afford this house, I guess that's where your army of butlers sit until they're called upon. Ceilings are too low for this size of the room. Yeah, it's a little bit low, isn't it? It's not particularly grand. Maybe it is meant to be cozy, but in a weird. This is the size of a football pitch cozy. I don't know. Can only take them all in small amounts of time. Yeah, Lord Bogmol. Imagine this property, everybody, 24/7 in this place. I mean, you could go find a room to hide in, I suppose. If I ever want to start a cult, this would be a great place to locate. Yes. That's a really good shout. This place has definitely got. It does. Yeah, it feels like you could definitely get a cult running here, doesn't it? It's a good location, plenty of space. They've got some sort of weird half-complete pool that could end up be where you do your unholy baptisms. It's all good. Cult is a kind of family, I guess. Yeah, just more cloaks involved. Yep. This is the mezzanine. It's something upstairs. Here we are. It's got compound vibes. Yeah, where's the gun room? Yeah. So yeah, here we go. So I mean, the couch looks all right actually. Those chairs look quite comfortable. Honestly, if I'm honest with you, that actually looks quite. I could relax on that couch. You know. It is large enough to have your own wing or build a tiny house on another part of the property. Oh Lord Boggleball, have I got the room for you? I saw this one in passing when I was just checking that everything was hunky dory with this one. Have I got the room for you in a minute, Lord Boggleball? Yeah, a little reading nook. That tapestry and carpet giving new money castle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do wonder where the money comes from for these kind of things, don't you? You know, I mean, it's just an astonishing amount of money involved all around. You know, boom. Okay, it's another. I mean, it's fine actually, isn't it? Really, for what it is, it's quite pleasant. I mean, obviously they've photoshopped in they always do this. I hate this. It's a bugbear of mine that they Photoshop in an actual fire. It's just show me the fireplace. I can imagine what a fire looks like. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I can imagine quite a lot of things. Let's see. I'm excited or maybe scared. Oh, Lord Boggleball, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Ski lodge vibes. Yeah, après ski. I could see myself relaxing. I could, it's all right. I mean, there's a lot of other questions about this place, but this individually as a room is okay. Really, in terms of like build quality. Is that the way to describe it? Nothing cozy about it though. The fire is sort of abandoned in the middle of the room, and everyone is all hugging the outer walls. Yeah, that's a fair point. Actually, that is a fair point. Yeah, again, it's like they're trying to find ways to fill the space, isn't it? Several rooms could be deemed the lounge's disappointing American cousin. Yeah, it's like they've heard of the lounge. And as a reminder, here's the lounge, by the way. When you follow, this is what you get. This is the lounge. Yeah. This is like a cheap facsimile that didn't get the scaling right. Let me take you to another room. I mean, what is this? I mean, is this the hall? Is this the hallway? So have I got the main door behind me? I have, haven't I? So behind me is the front door, and obviously you come in here, and apparently because this place is so big, you're going to get tired halfway down the hallway, so you have a bit of a sit down, basically. The YouTube video you might want to play at the end. I will play it off stream, and I'll play it next stream if it's deemed appropriate. God bless you, Platt. I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look. The lounge is imagined by an LLM, yes, with shoddy prompts, yes. It is a bit cultish, yeah. Oh, I thought those were beds. You could have a bit of a lie down on them. Is it of the house? Oh my lord. Okay. God, it sounds like there's a lot going on with this house. No, it's where you take your shoes off. Oh, right. It is a bit sparse, this place, isn't it? It is a bit sparse. Right, let's move onwards. Okay, so you've got your massive dining room. To be fair, this kitchen's quite big. I'm not seeing where all the appliances are, but I'm assuming they're hidden behind like a wooden cabinet or something. But this is, I assume like stools would go here. You see what I mean? Because of that overhang that you'd have your bar, like you kind of like breakfast nook stools here. But it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not my choice of wood for a kitchen, but it's like all right then, all right. But yeah, okay. So this is like obviously a kitchen area. There's a kitchen area. I mean, again, there's not much character to it. Oddly, it's all a little bit. It's not really. I mean, this place patently isn't really lived in, is it? I don't think we're going to see I don't think we're going to see a room where anybody has kind of resided in this place. It does feel like a place that's been built to be sold rather than lived in first, All right, we've got another strangely located set of furniture. So we're upstairs now, and there's a hallway, obviously, which leads to, I'm assuming, bedrooms, I guess. Various, yeah. Weirdly confrontational mezzanine lounge. Yes, yes. This is the yes. This is the arguing space. This is where you come to have a discussion with people. Yes, yes. To the argument. Yes, to the argument mezzanine immediately. It's a bit pointless, isn't it? Because there's no focus. It is just literally you're staring across at people. There's no focal point. It's not even a room. It's just a space within this massive property where they've decided to just dump some settees. It's very odd. It's a bit confused all around this place. You know what I mean? Right, next. There's a lot of this, isn't there? Oh, right. Yet more. I mean, here we go. More settees and stuff. You know what? I've not seen a telly yet, and that bothers me. It's the old folks napping area. Could be. Good shout, actually, that. The mini mezzanine of Parliament, yes. I mean, now we've got this one. No curtains in this place. Don't like that. Yeah, this one doesn't. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad they didn't Photoshop in a fire. It would have annoyed me. But yeah, again, because this place isn't really lived in, they've not bothered with like curtains or blinds or anything. You know, it's just like, no, you will be blinded by the unrelenting sunlight, which will come in. There is nowhere here that you can escape the sun's deadly rays. You know. You sure it's not just a big DFS? If I see a sign for there being a sale on, gangster, you might be onto something. You know what I mean? I think you could be onto something, my friend. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's more settees, isn't it? You know, but what a strange setting. Next one. Wow. Okay. What a big bedroom. As in, like, proper. This is proper. This is probably bigger than my house. Jesus Christ! There's a 104-page booklet as that as well. Oh my god. A lot of wasted space. I mean, how this place was designed, I just can't get my head around. I don't know what the thinking is. You know, what was the vision for this house? You know, what was it? Where, because obviously it's been built, as you can see with the barn next door. It's been built from the ground up. It's not like they inherited this and then they've just tried to tweak around the edges. This is patently being like placed here from the foundations upwards. It's mad. It is. It's a different. You know, we've seen different flavors of mad. Yeah, this one is like less mad, more just nonsensical. You know, it's like, what's going on? If you need to quickly run to the bathroom, you might be out of luck. Yes, ugliest armoire I think I've ever seen. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird choice, isn't it? It's not really in keeping either with everything else. It's vaguely the same color scheme, but only just. But it's really weird. I love the idea of having rooms with big open spaces, but not to this extent. This is like, if this was a hotel, truly a hotel, this would be like your studio apartment room, you know, where they charge you a lot of money because you'd be putting a settee in here and everything, you know. It'd be like, oh yeah, sleeps 4 people, that kind of thing, you know. I love vacuum lines. Is that what we're seeing there? Nice. I love it. I've heard, yeah, this place definitely has room to swing several cats. Do you think you're getting a Shining vibe? Oh, you Platt? I don't know. The carpeting needs to be a different color, but I know where you're heading. Right, next room because there's more of this. Oh, outdoors fire. Okay, so this is, but ironically, nowhere to sit. A giraffe could fit as well, yes. So basically, we've been swimming, right, in furniture. Absolutely swimming in furniture, right? Maybe they sold the chairs already, but they've got plenty others elsewhere. They could have moved a few of them around. And here we are. Look at this state of this. Right, okay. It's also on a slope. Am I right? That looks like is that on a slope? Or is it just the way that this has been photographed? You know, so you could gently roll towards the fire. That's nice. You know, the number of houses were like clean your place first. Yeah, this is the opposite. Yeah, this one's been over cleaned. It's been absolutely sterilized, this place. Ramping down to the entrance. Yeah, it's just like, what a strange setup. Right, I've got another room for you. Hang on. The chairs may be stored away and didn't want to get them out. Yeah, I mean that's it. Fair dues. Still, it just adds to the nonsense of this house listing, though. You know, yeah, it's the roof bits to the side. Yeah. There's a lot of cupboards for a bathroom. How much medicine do you store? How much room do you need for your medicines? I mean, you could have an entire hospital bed in there, couldn't you? What's going on? Wheelchair access. Just please avoid the outdoor fire in the middle. Yeah, put your handbrake on at the very least. Yeah. The elk love a good chair, so they don't want them breaking in and stealing them. Yeah. No map when you get out of the bath. I mean, I'm going to be charitable and assume that would be there if this place was like fully up to speed, as it were. But it is. It's just out of the baths we've seen, at least it's not a stepped bath. You can just get in and out of that bath, actually. It's not like one of those that's like up 5 steps and would kill you, you know. You know? A roll under desk? Oh, is that what that is? So there's a... Oh, right. So... Oh, right. Okay. There's a lot going on in this room, then. You know? You could put your PC in the cabinet. Yeah, I was going to say, this is the streamer / bathroom for a very particular kind of content. Maybe it'd be a Twitch 18+ stream. I'm just saying it would be the hot tub stream almost. You know. Well, there you go. All right, we get a picture of just randomly. We just get a picture of a shower. I don't know where this shower is. There's no context as to. I'm assuming it's in the general vicinity of the bath. But look at this. You've got this big old shower thing going on. You know. Just an unconnected shower somewhere in the building. Yeah, you just turn a corner. Oh, right. I thought this was going to be the pantry. I was looking for some crackers or something. And you just come around. Oh, right. Random shower. Okay. Maybe it's an outbuilding. In this place, who knows, CJ? Oh, dear. Hang on. Do we get more? Does this give us more of a clue? Sort of. But not. Okay, so maybe the shower is in that bathroom somewhere. But then we get a safe. Lord Bogwell, is this where we put the guns or the gold? I'm leaning on you as my American expert here. You know, I'm just thinking, is this a gun safe or is it a place where you put your gold ingots? For you and 2 friends and 3 shower heads. Oh yes, they do like their communal showers, don't they? Right. So this is I mean, there you go. This is where they keep the pew-pews, apparently. Because every massive house needs a pew-pew room. That's a gun safe, right? I'd kind of hope there was at least one gold bar in there as well. You know, for where it is, I just feel like there should be some gold in there as well. But yeah, okay, right, gun safe, fair enough. At least that's responsible. Okay, to Platt's point, if this had been carpeted in a certain way, this would be what's it called? The Overlook Hotel in The Shining. That would, you know what I mean? There'd be a couple of creepy twins at the end of this corridor. You know, that's what's going on here. I mean, the floor is quite, you know, the wooden floor is quite nice actually. I don't particularly dislike the build of this place. You know, I mean, the wood, you know, the wood and the finishing, it's all pretty clean. It doesn't look like it's a botched job anywhere. It all seems half decent, but, you know, still a lot of money for what it is. Home defense. This is the main bedroom. Got you, Lord Bogomol. Yeah, this is the Hunter's version of the hotel in The Shining, yeah. No elevator to transport the blood, though. Maybe that's around the corner. Right, but, oh, right, we got another bedroom. Okay. Oh. Right, so there's a beer fridge, a sink, a cupboard for snacks, and a microwave. And it's all I don't dislike this, actually. Oh, dear. This one is reasonably sized, at least. Yeah. Okay. So look at this. Yeah, fine. You know, I mean, if you stock that up, that'd be quite pleasant. The in-laws' quarters, you don't have to go to the main kitchen. Yeah, exactly. So you can stay. I mean, Lord Bogomol, this might work for you if you wanted a little quiet spot away from like the crowds. Just have this place well stocked up. You could live in here for days, mate. Days. You know? Yeah, I mean, say build quality, Bart. Build quality is really good. You know, just looking at it objectively, the build quality is good. The overall design and the location all contribute to its madness, though. Right. Oh, this is fun. It's the similar-looking ensuite bathroom lightning round. So these are all rooms, ensuite rooms. Are we ready? Thank you, Snafu, for this. If I'd known, I would have put some music on. But here we go. Boo. 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 Boom. Boom. Jesus Christ, how many? Oh, that one's slightly different. There you go. That is the end of the lightning round, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got an ensuite in this place, you know where everything is because they're all the same. They are all different rooms. Bum bum. All right. They knew what they liked, so that's it. They stuck with it. Surely those are all the same bathroom to the last one. No, Pixie, these are apparently all individual ones. They've just stuck to an absolute template on every single one apart from the last one. Boom. Right. Oh. What's going on here? So this is like your studio room. You know what? Look at that. That bed's massive. That's quite a big bed. That. It's quite low as well. It's quite low to the. You know, if you fall off that, it don't matter because you're only about 6 inches off the ground. You know what I mean? Like that. Copy paste job in 3D House Builder. Yeah, the view's nice. Yeah. We are all individuals. The view's nice. I mean, again, if you want to have a look at Utah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Behold the majesty of Utah. I love a king size bed. Indeed, Pixie. Lots of stretching room, you know. The bed's like out of Burt Wonderstone. I don't know that reference. I'll have to look it up later. It is a huge. It's a nice picture window. Again, it needs. I mean, again, I'm giving it a bit of the benefit of the doubt because it's not. This place isn't lived in. If you see what I mean. Well, that's my impression. It absolutely needs blinds or curtains to basically not blind you. You know, so you can actually get a decent night's sleep. Because otherwise, at 4 a.m. in the summer or something, you just you're trying to sleep in bright sunlight. It's rubbish. But other than that, you know, that one is probably California King because it seems a little large even for a regular. Yeah, we call that a Super King. It could even and there's one above Super King. I think it's Emperor. I think they call it Emperor or Caesar. But yes, I think it is definitely a Super King, or as you say, a California King. It's not bad, is it? It's a Steve Carroll film, so it's a clean reference. Lovely. I'll look it up later, Platt. Okay, here's another one. There's a lot of this where you get a really quite nice bed, and a settee. It's quite all right, that, isn't it? It's quite all right. Lovely view until they build the theme park outside. Yeah. Oh dear. You know, again, it's fine. There's not too much to say about it per se, other than that it's well, it looks reasonably well put together, you know, or an industrial estate, yeah. But we get onto another room in this kind of like series of places to sleep. Not quite sure what's going on in this bedroom. Not quite sure what this bedroom's about. I don't like the fact, again, you've got to have curtains. I'd hate that lack of privacy. You know, you definitely need curtains on here. But I'm assuming those would come if you like sorted it out. But I assume you put your telly here or something. You've got a little sitting down area, nice bed. You know, that's where the creepy twins sit from The Shining. Yeah, when they want a bit of a sit down, yeah, that's where they go. Yeah, even ghosts get tired. You know. I feel like the madness is coming at the end. Just bear with. Let's carry on. Again, this is a nice little. I'd call this again. If this was, I'm being told it's not a this is actually a family residence. It's been sold as a family residence. But if this was a hotel, this would be one of your studio. This would be a studio room. You know, look, you got a little city down area. There'd probably be a telly somewhere. Nice bed. You know what I mean? These are perfectly pleasant rooms. You know. Tiny telly for the room that size. Where's my magnifying glass? Yeah, I mean, this place needs lots of decent televisions, but I'm assuming that could be sorted. I'm hopeful that would be something that could definitely be worked on. That would be Visa. Yeah. Was it the mounting plate, CJ? Yeah, where you'd actually put the telly. Yeah. Right. Okay. I've got another bedroom. There's so many bedrooms now. I feel like this is the most austere bed I have seen so far. The rooms are all kind of similar, if you see what I mean, in terms of like the general aesthetic. Yeah. But this one, I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but it seems like the least comfy bed so far. That's the punishment bed. Oh dear. The bed of shame. Oh dear. Bless you for watching us on mobile, CJ, and all my tinny goodness. This place has got 10 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms. Why do you need 18 bathrooms? That's insane. There's your madness. How do you possibly, unless you're a hotel, which we're apparently being told this place is not, how do you need 18 bathrooms? That's crazy. Oh my God. All right, here's another one. Yeah, fine. I mean, again, I don't mind it. Some are for peeing and some are for pooping. Indeed, Pixie, you'd have to rotate your choices, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Have a rota for them. Talia Marfan, welcome back. Went to shop, but on the way back I saw a husky, 2 pugs, a terrier, and 2 whippets, and had to stop for all. Of course you did. It's kind of the law of dogs. If they're approachable dogs, then yes, there you go. Welcome back. We're just looking at this place, and it's great fun is being had by all. Each bedroom has its own bathroom, and 8 more all over the home. I can't conceive. I know it's all en suite, and that's great, but my God. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. Right. Let's move away from the beds. This is another. Oh, right. We're going to go upstairs. We might be heading upstairs here now. Because here's a staircase. I mean, it's nice. This place is it's just comically large. I always have to say, I'm stepping away from the fact that this is not meant to be a hotel. So this place is just comically large, you know? Oh my God, Despair Bear, the Bear of Despair is here. Despair Bear is here, all the way from Ohio. How are you, sweetums? My little canoodling bearson. How are you doing, Despair Bear? How are you doing? I hope you will. Stinky Winky. All right, you just like Tinky Winky. You're working on it. You're workshopping workshopping the pet names. I like that. I'm going to stick with Knudelbärchen for a while. How are you, mate? You okay? 'Tis nice to see you. We're looking at this place. It's apparently it was 34 mil. Despair Bear. It has been dramatically reduced in price down to 12 million. So if you've got 12 million instead of 34, you might have a chance. Very tired today because I'm not on my meds. Okay, fair. Yeah, rest up. Well, do whatever you can. I know, obviously, you've got your family who will make demands of your time, Despair Bear. But if you're able to kind of rest, then I hope you're able to carve out some time a bit later. You know. Oh dear. But yes, we're gonna carry on with this house. I think we're going upstairs. We are to the. What even is this? What would you? How would you describe? How would you describe this one? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what we would what's going on in this room? I don't know. Whiskey, hello. The speed dating room, a bar. Yeah, I mean, I'd need to see like a bar, an actual like spirits dispensing area. But I guess it's like a social. If you're bored of socializing in all the other places that they've created with sit down settees and stuff, you could come up to this place and have a bit of a chit chat in the pseudo bar. You know, I guess that's the way. Oh dear. But yes, Whiskey, how are you, friend? Lovely to see you. It's like a ski lodge without the skiing. Yeah. Starting point for a bar or restaurant and they didn't finish it, apparently. That's a good shout. Could be that. Those stars are the cult symbol. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of good suggestions coming out here. This is a bonus space, so rather than 20-foot ceilings, you get this. Yeah, that says we're going to put something in here, damn it, whether you want it or not. Yeah. Oh dear. What an interesting location is. However, let us move onwards. Okay, the descent begins. So, I don't know what to tell you about this. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Yeah, called it. Yeah. Like, why not CJ, the design decisions just keep on coming in this place. Get rid of the table and chairs and settle bowling. I mean, well, look at this. This is the hammock. This is the hammock area, I think. Do you want to do some hammock stuff? Then come to the corner of hammocks. And I don't know. It's like they had an idea, but didn't really. You know what I mean? They haven't really gone for it. It's a little bit. I don't know. It's a little bit half-arsed, if you ask me. You know. I don't know. That's like those cheap blankets you get in Chinatown masquerading as a carpet. Is that what it is? Nice. So you could see intruders 360 degrees. There should be guns to defend your home. So they do have the guns. I mean, seriously, you could bloody defend this. If you had like enough people in this place, you could defend it quite well, couldn't you, with your guns? Yeah, it's Pound Shop Club Tropicana, CJ, isn't it? Oh my god, it's fairly tight, that hammock. Isn't that supposed to hang down? Yeah, I'm assuming it's a hammock, but like you say, it's a bit weird how it's been set up. Hang on, let me take you. Let me move us on. Another angle reveals itself, and here is the whimsical boat, which is also in here. I mean, there's another set. I mean, there's another leather sofa. They obviously got a good price from somewhere to get all these settees from. You know what I mean? It's like we'll take 50 of them. So they bought them in bulk. Mummy wouldn't pay for the ball pit. Oh, it is like, yeah, it's seriously, it's really high, that hammock. What you're meant to do with it, I don't know. I don't know if it's there just for show, you know? The random fire extinguisher must have a story for why it's there. Yeah. Mind you, this entire wooden house, you could argue, is just one big fire hazard, potentially, you know? That is a hammock stand. The trees will pull together, and it'll go to a good height. Oh, right. That's it. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know how hammocks work. I don't have a hammock. I can count on one hand how many times I've been in a hammock. So, Lord Boggerwell, I defer to your expertise here. I really do, because I'm not sure what's going on. Kindle, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Welcome into the lounge as we descend into the madness of this £34 million house. Or dollars house, sorry. I hope you're well. Welcome to the lounge. Very briefly, this is the lounge. There you are. Comfy chair is yours. And I hope you're well. I hope you're well. But yes, you can lurk as much as you wish. If you want to chat, that's great as well. But don't feel obliged to chat if you just want to chill in the background. That is absolutely fine. But yeah, well, no, welcome in. Welcome in. I fall out of hammock. So would I. Yeah. We'll do a number on the back. Yeah, you'd have to make sure it is set up properly. I've got another picture here. There's an art for getting in and out and generally laying down. I think once you've got it, you're sorted. But yeah, if you're not used to it. All right, what's this? I don't even know what's going on here. Are they beds? Or benches? What are they meant to be? Are these bunk beds? Is this where the children sleep or play? Is this the children's room? It's the kids' room, isn't it? All right, kids' bunk room. Yeah, everybody's like, kids, this is where the kids go. Group massage room. I mean, it could be that kind of property, Lord Boggerman. We've had a few like that. We've had a few like that. Thank you for the crazy frog. I appreciate you, CJ. I appreciate you, mate. Oh my God. He's just going to stand there for about another 20 seconds, I reckon. Yeah, it's some sort of what a weird kids theme though. What a weird room. Oh, the crazy frog has been with us for quite a while. The stickers do hang around for longer than I expected, actually. I wonder if there's a setting for that. It's like, yeah, I get you. You've been here for a while. Seriously, you've been here for like 30 seconds now. Come on. Yeah, they're really a kids' room, but I thought you were. No, I know, Lord Boggerwell. I appreciate you. I appreciate you'll get it. You're practicing your UK flavoured humour because you know what we're like. We love a bit of double entendre. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Certainly us Brits. You know what I mean? And you know, though it does travel as well. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your. I appreciate your comment. Right. Is it 20 years now for Crazy Frog? Oh my God. Would not like to sleep on that mid-sleeper bed. It is a bit, yeah. I mean, this is for a very small child, isn't it? Because you're going to bang your head otherwise. No way you're getting in otherwise. Right, there's another angle. Right, okay. Yeah, just more settees. I mean, that looks quite comfy. You see this thing for lounging on. That I don't know how easy I'd be able to get off this once I was on it, but it looks extremely comfortable. You know what I mean? It's quite good for just lounging about on, isn't it? You know? The kids all get sent to another part of the house. The rest is adult-only spaces. Kids equals mess. Is that what's going on, you feel? Yeah, that does make sense, actually. And actually, we get a better angle. Better angle. So for some random reason, they've got all this going on, right? And then they've just got this kind of like old school St. Anne's Regency type desk and fancy chair for reasons unknown. They've got all this space and then they've just crammed that there. I don't know what that's about. Minxie! Oh my Lord. Hi gamers. Yes, I should dabble with gaming instead of just looking at these terrible houses sometimes, shouldn't I, Minxie? Welcome in! Can we have a shout out for Minxie666, please? If any of my mods are active at this moment in time, I see a CJ. They are a fantastic streamer and they are worthy of a follow. You should be checking them out next time they're live. Congratulations on having internet again, Minxie, after your move. I know that's all up and running now. Did you sort out your cabinet and other bits and pieces? Your like missing cables and stuff, because I know you were trying to get everything up and running. How's that looking now? Old family stuff. They had to put it somewhere. Whiskey. Yeah. So they put it there. Yeah. So this house is somewhere else. Right. God, how many kids do they think? How many kids? Bloody hell, this is a catch-all for all the kids, this, isn't it? We've got another bunk bed here. This is a kid's bed, swan boat, more kiddie stuff. Little bloody cradle, so they can put the little babies there as well if you don't want to bother with them. There we go. Yeah, cabinet is sorted. We're getting there. Did you have to use Minxie? Was it a hammer? Was it hammer time, or was it just sleeping on it and then it all came together? I'm glad it's done because I know it was bothering you. Yeah. Wi-Fi does take a while. Nautical theme is a little off in the middle of the desert. It is. It is a bit of an afterthought, really. I feel. I think we need to start a list for mad house listings that chat can play bingo. A house listings bingo. There is Snafu and Darth know about. There is a bingo because we've done it for ETS2. Is it the bingo command? There is a bingo command, I think. But they set up there is like an online thing where you can set up your own bingo cards. We should do that one day. We should do a mad house listings bingo. We just need to think of what the categories would be. Yes, it's a snafu thing. But I don't think it work. I mean, at the moment, it'll probably work still, but it'll be for ETS2.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
There we are. Oh, that's right. Snafu hosted it for us. There you go. God bless him. So he hosted the lounge bingo. So that was for ETS2 actions. Maybe we need to do a new version for mad house listings, because my God, we'll need to collate all the things that we would want on the bingo card. So we would need, like, I'd say about 50 suggestions, just to give us a lot of variety. And I'm sure we could come up with them collectively. But yes, good idea that. Right. Anyway, are we done with this room? Are we done with it? Shall we take you on to the next room? Can you start a channel for that? That's a good shout. Trying to think, can we co-opt one that's already existed? Let me just think. Where could we go? I'll have a think. Lord Bogmo, yeah, I'll look for a place. Right, next room. Bear in mind, this is just literally behind the door. There's no indication that this thing lives there. It's just literally there. We could probably create threads in the improvement suggestions channel. That's a good shout. Yeah, if you want to use the lounge refurbishment channel and create a thread in there, that'd be ideal. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Bart, thank you for the link. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what is going on here. It is. I mean, remember, this is a house allegedly full of kids, right? And they might, you know what I mean? And somebody's going to go through it and open this door, and this is what they will see. Yeah. Yeah, just send the kids in and say nothing. Listen, just listen for the screams of terror, you know? Pika Yeti. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. The teeth. The the rest of it. The teeth suggest it's some sort of beaver, but it's a mix, isn't it? It's some sort of Franken monster. It's an amalgam of different beasts, and I hate every bit of it. Lord Bugwell, thank you for the clip. You will be getting a whole bunch of pocket money when I catch up with the thank yous. I mean, you've been collating a lot of pocket money this month, and it is deserved. Every single penny is deserved. Thank you for clipping. Remember, clip bounties are active, everybody. I'm going to take us on. Is it a jackalope? It could be, actually. Right, next. Boom. Right. This is a room. So now Now we're in the enchanted tiki room. So apparently we've moved on from frontier lodge living, and now we're in some sort of weird. I don't know what. How I don't even know how you describe this. It's just the room that has nothing to do with the rest of the house. I don't know what you meant to do. Is this a changing room? Is this where you come out to, like, you change your clothes? Maybe you've got like boots on and you just put your slippers on in here or something. Yeah, can we catch a bus from here or a train? I'm getting totem pole and an uneasy feeling. Yeah, it's just like, well, okay, yeah, all right. Decorative cohesion has not occurred to anyone involved in this house. I think that is an extremely astute observation, Pixie, and you're 100% correct. All aboard the tiki train for the bus back to civilization. I don't know. I don't know. I think we get a different. Do we get another picture of this? Let me see. What is behind those window covering? You sit there open. There is a show. Oh God. Maybe. Oh God. The mind boggles as to what goes on in here. Oh. I've got. Oh, right. Hang on. Boom. Right. Yep. So. Yep. Yep. This is. I assume this is. Is this the same room, just a different angle? I do not like it. Those birds are creepy. I know. Why? It's how you get to Narnia. Oh dear. Couldn't they just use a basic wardrobe like most normal people, other than whatever this cursed offering is, right? Close up of the stuff in the ceiling, I think. Oh, is that what we're looking at? So this is us looking up and seeing the nonsense above us. Oh my God. What is this room even about? Why is it here? Oh my God. Right. Shall we move on? One bird is called Michael. Oh, yeah. I wonder what the other one's called. Right. Okay. Right. Let's. Are the birds animated? Please, God, no. Aztec jungle, clearly. Yeah. Michael and Barrymore. Hey. They reminded me of the Cadbury World parrot animatronic. They would be, if they moved, that would be terrifying. Legitimately terrifying. Right. Let's. Here we go. This is the next room. Look at the face. It looks like. You think, yeah, they do look like they look like they could move, which doesn't make me feel any better about this room, actually. Right, next, right, I'm moving on. Is it some sort of weird Disney themed? Yeah, this is a Disney reject room, isn't it? Right, let's go. Okay. This, I'm assuming this is the basement. So we have now moved into the survivalists area. That's a no from me, dog. That's the spacecraft. It's oh dear. Star Wars wants its Death Star set back. Okay, so this is the service hatch. I don't know. This is the bunker for the end of the world. Well, let us see. Let us move us on. You assume Godzilla is hidden underneath here with lock and chain. Well, so like Lord Bogomol, I'm just gonna go back. The deep cut. I says, like you said, like if you had everybody in the house, right, it'd drive you a bit mad. Too many people. You need a quiet spot. Well, I've got you a quiet spot. Yeah. So first of all, I've got you this nice little bunker area, right? And then you could make yourself home here. I don't know what this is. It's the X-Men mansion. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It's even got a stripper's pole. It's got everything the heart could desire, apparently, though it does look a little bit unfinished. Is this the COVID survival bunker, or is this the servants' quarters and they just didn't spend much money on it? I don't know. An aquarium, God, can you imagine? Oh, I hope there aren't any fish in it. That'd be just tragic at this point. Maybe it was going to be an aquarium. This is where the money ran out. Apparently so. Yeah, it does look a bit unfinished, doesn't it? However, boom, there is an unfinished cinema room as well. Yes, there is. There's an unfinished cinema room. I've got to tell you, if you're having your own cinema room, right, these chairs are not great. They should be much wider. You know, I know they said they're gonna have a lot of guests and stuff, but I got to tell you, you want fatter chairs. Yeah, too many seats. Too many seats for a private cinema. Too many seats. But I mean, it's almost there. I mean, you can see, you know, there's work to be done, but it's not bad, is it? Yeah, no beanbag chairs. I'm out. Yeah, more space between the levels. Yeah, they could have spread this out a bit. Yeah, the design ain't great. There's another angle actually. Hang on. Boom. Where's the? Oh, is that? So is it a projector that comes down here? Because that feels like that needs to be a bigger screen for this as well. I don't know. I may be being a little bit like too harsh on it, but yeah, it needs. This is too snug. This needs to be way more opulent for a private cinema room. Yeah. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's just like being at an Odeon or something, which is no good, is it? Yeah, no stands to put your food. Yeah, this is not good in terms of design. No, could be better. Could be better. Yeah, no, there's no cuddle size seat. There's no love seats as we describe them, Lord Bogwell. No. Anyone who's American size is going to struggle. Well, spoiler: this is in Utah. Oh dear. The one I saw had literal beds in the cinema. I do like the fact that, you know, there are some places now that are trying to make the place a bit more of a pleasant experience, you know, because some of them are pretty nasty. This is the cult worship room, yes. Well, maybe now, Lord Bogomol, are you there? Lord Bogomol, I just want to make sure you're there, because I am now coming on to the room into which, I mean, there's lots of rooms downstairs here where you could hide from the crowds, but I've got you the best room now. You've got an even better room for you next. Are you ready? All right. So, this is for Lord Bogwell in particular. It's the underground hidden mini house in a house room. There we go. There we go. And if you go in this house, there's another even smaller little house. You know? Oh dear. I mean, I think it needs a little bit more work, but it's getting there. It's a full-size playhouse. Oh no, no, Lord Bogomol, this is your new home within a home, my friend. This is a building to experiment on captive people, and I will not be convinced otherwise. You know, I'm not going to argue against you on that one, friend. I'm really not. Yeah, you enter. Yes, very Hotel California. Yes, you enter, but you may never leave. Yes. What was that movie with Brendan Fraser and Chris Walken with the nuclear bunker? Reminds me of that. I know the film you're on about. I can't remember its name, but I know the one you mean. Where's Jade? We need an opinion. Yeah, she likes her bunkers, doesn't she? Okay. I think this is inside the house. Yes, blast from the past, yeah. So basically, I think if you go in here, I think, I might be wrong, but I think this is where you go. Do you see what I mean? You just keep finding more and more tiny houses the more you go. Yeah. So yeah, and it's a Scooby-Doo hallway. Yeah. So you go down here, right? So it's it's like, yeah, it's almost like an actual house inside the house, right? And then you go through the corridor to whatever's at the end, which I'm going to show you now. Which an unfinished Nightmare on Elm Street set. I mean, you're probably not far wrong, actually. And then you end up in this room, the last picture. You end up here. Welcome to Critter Town. This is the last picture, by the way, and we're done, which is great timing because I need to finish. Jackpot. Here we go. Gangster. Snafu has done it again. Because, I mean, this is a classic, like, rifle. This is like a proper, like, carnival rifle range, isn't it? You know, with, like, the little targets and everything. It's the fact that this just exists in this massive house, in the basement, behind a smaller house, through which you sort of seem to have to kind of traverse to get to this. I would have so much fun here. until it got dark, and then all bets are off. Oh my god! Yeah, who lives here? Mystery Inc. Yeah, I won't be surprised if there wasn't some sort of like talking Great Dane knocking about in this place. Why not? Oh my god! Yeah. So you got this going on just because I don't know what to tell you. It's here, basically. Yeah, Five Nights at there is a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe, isn't there, with the animatronics coming to life, including those killer parrots. Yeah, I looked at all the photos. There are multiple rooms like this. Oh my god, Lord Bugamo. Oh my god, it just keeps going on, doesn't it? There you go. Well, that was today's offering. That was today's offering. I think Platt found some other stuff. Oh, there is a website. Let me just copy this link. There you go. That's the actual place. It is truly one of a kind, it says. But that's the booklet. So if you want to find out more, it's been reduced from 34 mil to 12 million whiskey. They've taken a full 20 million pounds off the asking price. For some reason, people are not keen on spending that amount of money on what is basically an unfinished property. Yeah? I mean, there's nice bits, don't get me wrong, but there's whole sways of this, including the barn next door, plus the landscaping that's just not been done. There's probably another 5 million quid's worth of work to be done, you know? Still for sale. I wonder why. There are sets like Cars movies and stuff. Oh my god, it is a building project. But there you go. Do check out the and there we go. There's the other listing. Go check. There you go. I'm running out of time, so that is going to have to be your bedtime reading, everybody, if you want to find out even more about this nonsense. Right, what was I going to do? Yes, the land refurbishment area. Where's that? In Discord. Where's me bloody land refurbishment area? Oh my god! Suggestions in the chat. I can't find it. Why can't I find my there land refurbishment ideas? Okay, right. So I'm just gonna do say put your So basically, if you want to start a thread in there for bingo ideas for Madhouse listing bingo. If we can start a thread there, and if you can post all your ideas in there, then we'll look to creating a bingo idea for it. Thank you for we're going to raid. Thank you for the raid message. That's what you'll be needing, everybody. Do let them know that Daddy sent us when we go somewhere in a minute. Oh my god! Right. Let me take you here. We're going to go somewhere. Do join me for the raid. I will take you somewhere good. I always take you somewhere. So I like to think I always take you somewhere good. These are always amazing streamers who are live. That needs to not be that. I need to be pressing that button. And I need to be pressing. Give me a second. That button. And I need to be closing that. Right. I'll take you somewhere in a minute. But first of all, thank you everybody who uses the Streamlit cards. Hugely appreciate you. If you use the stickers, and I think CJ, you used one today, didn't you? Thank you so much. Mod Love Pride, good vibes. Those ones are free. Tangirbot is there if you want to use Tangirbot randomly. Oh dear, it's yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's Madhouse. It was a good one. Lots of discussion points, I would say. New lounge member Kindle. thank you for joining us. Darth and Quirky with the resubs today. Thank you so much. And CJ, I mean, Darth was here before, so shout out to Darth as well. But thank you for being my wonderful protectors here in the lounge. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're nearly at, next stream we'll do a sticker party if we get there. You know, we're so close. And then you can just spam it for free, can't you? I think it lets you spam it for 30 seconds or so. Let me see who is live. And then we'll go somewhere. Do join me in the raid. You will not regret it. I will take you somewhere good. I really will. Queenie's on. Oh, right. We're going to go see Queen Casper. Right. My Queen Casper is on. Wonderful streamer from Yorkshire. She's from Yorkshire. She's dead nice. She is. She's a lovely human being. Been following her since she basically started streaming, essentially, I think it's fair to say. She's just so kind, so chat and community focused, great fun, huge, just really bright, bubbly, great sense of humor. And she is playing today Ori and the Will of the Wisps. That's right. There we go. She's playing Ori, which in itself is a gorgeous game. Oh god, that's wrong. Let me just get this right. Yeah, so we're going to check out Queen Casper. Give her a follow if you don't already follow her. I think most of you will do already, but please, if you do not, you will. It's an easy decision to make. Seriously, she's so nice, so fun. Do check out Casper when we get there. Do join us on the raid. Earn points. Come on the raid and earn points, everybody. You get bonus pocket money for coming on the raid. Are we on tomorrow? If we're on tomorrow, we will 100% try and do at least one indie game. I've got a couple of keys, so I do want to try and do one. I do want to kind of do at least one. Let's see how that pans out energy levels wise, but we'll see what we can do. But for now, thank you all for joining me here today. I do appreciate you. I really do. But for now, it is time for me to disappear and do something with some salmon. Not a euphemism. Right, I'm going to go. I will see you in Queenie's place. But I love you all. Take care. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.